Hey Freedom Family, I am Mark and I am so glad that you're here at _Freedom for Life _ where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. And I gotta tell you, I am so excited about today's conversation because today we are going to talk about the last thing, the very last secret, and how you're going to make 2021 amazing and the year that you desire and were designed for it to be. So let's get started, shall we? And as we're getting started today, can you do me a favor and do my top 5? Would you subscribe and become part of the Freedom family? Would you hit the notification so you don't miss out on any of the family conversations? And don't forget to put a comment down below. Let us know the conversations you want to have. It's not just what we want to talk about. We want to know what you want to have a conversation about as well. And also hit that like button. Let us know that something we're doing is resonating with you. And down below we have our links to Instagram and Facebook. So be a part of those conversations as well. And check out some of the pictures that we have out there also. Hey, and we have been having an amazing conversation. I don't know if you've been a part of it. If not, check out this video and the other ones that were included as well. I believe 2021 is a pivotal year, a year like no other, a year that's going to make a difference in the life that you are supposed to live versus the one that you have lived. This is the time where you get to see who you were created to be and see it come to pass in your life. So these conversations we've been talking about, you've been there, right? We talked about hitting the ground running. We've talked about having your eyes open for the opportunities that are going to come to pass. We talked about you figuring out, hey, what is that one passion that I'm supposed to be living out, right? What's the thing I'm supposed to conquer in my life? And then last week we talked about, hey, who am I supposed to be? Who am I created to be? What's the purpose for me in my life? And that gets to today, a subject that's really close to my heart, the last secret, the last thing that you get to do to make 2021 amazing. And it's this, hey, who are you going to be investing in? Who are you going to spend time with? Who are you going to help? Who's the person that you are going to make better simply by being in their life? The truth is, I could do all sorts of things, and so could you, do a lot of amazing things in 2021, and my life would be lacking if I didn't have people that I also invested in. There's a phrase that says this, that a life well lived is a life that's lived in service of others. And I don't know if you've noticed, but it feels like to me that there is such a desperate need for kindness, compassion, and care in our world today. And who knows that you and I aren't the people that are the instrument that is supposed to be used for that. At the end of the day, I would want us to be walking through 2021 and come at the end of the year looking back on it and not just seeing the accomplishments and the accolades and the things that we've gotten that have been amazing. Those are super cool. But to also remember the names and the faces and the relationships of people that we invested in. I don't mean to sound morbid or give you something weird to think about, but here's the question. At the end of the day, if you were on your deathbed, last of your days, what would you want people to be able to say about you? The interesting thing I know about me and you, because you're part of the Freedom family, is this: we're not looking for people to name off our accomplishments, but hopefully the impact we've had on a relationship with them. It's kind of that deathbed clarity of figuring out, hey, when I pass away, what are people going to say about me? What impact have I had on their life? Where have I made a difference in who they are because of who I am? Let this be that year. What somebody told me, which was an amazing way of saying it, is this: live out your eulogy so that the great things that people say about you, you're actually living out, so they'll have something to say on that day. Because here's the truth. At the end of the day, I'm hoping you understand this. You have more to give than maybe you even realize. Sometimes we look at the grand scheme of things and we think, how much can I really impact or change somebody's life? Because sometimes we think about it in a monetary way, right? How much money can I give to a charity, to a person, to somebody on the street, to somebody in need? And all of those are amazing. But sometimes it's the smallest things that matter. It's giving your talent and your abilities to help somebody who just needs somebody to come alongside. It's giving your time to somebody who just needs a friend or a helping hand or somebody who's kind. It's giving your words in a kind greeting that maybe people aren't hearing. I don't know about in your neck of the woods, but where I live and where I walk, people don't even make eye contact. What if we were different and we were to bring back some old old time kindness and say hi to people and care and actually mean it when we say, hey, how are you doing? And wait for an answer, not a quick response. Sometimes it's the smallest things, and we all have them. Just the desire to be compassionate and caring, just the hope to be compassionate in their life, to bring hope into them, to actually have a listening ear, and to be a person that is for them and not against them. You've got more on the inside of you than you could even imagine, and you've got it to give. So what if this year was not only a year of accomplishment, not only a year of us walking into the fullness of who we're created to be, but a year that had an impact because we know people by name, and we can name people and see faces that we've impacted in a positive way, that we've cared for, that we've loved, that we've encouraged, that we've brought a kind greeting and a helping hand to. What if the biggest impact we had at the end of 2021 was the people that we cared for and we allowed to care for us as well? It's going to be an amazing year for a multitude of reasons. And I believe this is one of the primary reasons. At the end of the day, can we be kind? Can we care? Can we, as it says in the Bible, can we carry each other's burden? And in that place, make 2021 not just an amazing year for us because we've accomplished what we've desired, but an amazing year for other people because we've been something in their life that they needed when they needed it. By the way, I told you in the past weeks, and I want to remind you this week, coming up this Thursday at 7 p.m., right? January 7th at 7 p.m. is going to be our Instagram Live. The things we've talked about in the past several weeks about, hey, how do you become the person you're created to be? There's this course called Life Mastery. It is a nuts and bolts course that'll take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. Like our YouTube videos and our Instagram feeds on steroids. It will be a course that will change your life forever. We're going to introduce it this Thursday at 7 p.m. Don't miss it. First time on Instagram Live. Not the last time, just the first time. And as you know already, my name is Mark, and I'm glad you're here at _Freedom for Life _ where we give the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. Do my top 5 on the way out. Subscribe. Let us know that you're part of the family. Hit a notification so you don't miss out on any of the conversations. Put a comment down below. Let us know the conversations you want to have. Hit like so we know that it's resonating with you. And don't forget to share this content with somebody that you desire to have an impact with and somebody that you want to have an amazing 2021. Last but not least, do this for me, family. Dominate your day.